If I can catch Biggs on a good day where he didn't just get his ass whooped by somebody else, we have good games. But if he's mad, he usually blows me out. Does that make sense? Yeah, right. I beat him once with Indiana when he was Tulane in the last game. Like 17-14 or... Yeah, beat him by 3 anyway. I figured that was going to happen with Indiana because they were the best, probably one of the best fucking 2-star teams you can get other than Rutgers. Right? Rutgers was 81 across the board when we first picked them or something like that, and Indiana was like an 81 with like an 83 offense and a 79 defense.
I certainly hope so, Reese. I know that mental toughness
when I got them.
is a cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But
and I had them up to like 89s across the board at one point.
Mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially
you know,
in big moments, especially
it's not bad.
when there's more to it than just a game.
It's not bad for a guy that doesn't normally play football.
Who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Yeah, I did all the drills, man, and I record all my games, and then I go back and watch them and see where I made mistakes. Hey, listen, film day on when I played wheelchair basketball, film day was my favorite day.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front.
I told the coach I learned more by watching film than I do actually doing the drills.
Getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening.
He told me it didn't make sense. I didn't say it made sense. I'm just telling you how it works, man.
From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's King. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
I hit the wrong button there, but that worked out for me.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella...
He gave it to the back on that one. Shit.
When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure to dive.
Oh, you got to hold your block a second longer, buddy. I can get around that guy and get a first down there.
The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Blue Devils will punt this one away. First time we've seen
the
team tonight. Hand goes into
really?
the fair catch, and the
he's out for the season.
So NC State's offense has the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about
Oh, that ain't bad then.
Every tool in the bag from the running back position, David, this guy did.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw, man, so many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Holding?
They know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Oh. Did you order the pay-per-view?
Puts it out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to
Look
be.
at your side. What?
You see it more and more.
Oh, bro.
Wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick.
Oh, nice.
Get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football.
I haven't watched UFC in forever because it's got too damn expensive.
Now they're they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down.
Well, I have the ESPN Plus, but then it wants to charge me $80 for the fucking pay-per-views. Yeah, I know.
And that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game,
I'll get that website running.
after the quarterback.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game. And
I usually just look for somebody that's got their phone, their TikTok live running and watch them that way.
He lost it high and deep down the right side. And he's got it at the 15-yard
What?
line. And he's brought down after a huge
Double coverage, and he caught that, and I jumped up to...
that's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game
Apparently.
in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game. But in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Time for one more snap.
Oh, really?
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We reached the break. It's NC State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Guys, this is a team that struggled mightily last year, and the entire offseason was built around performing better in ACC play.
Well, they just didn't have the dudes to get it done last year. Didn't have enough talent. But they're a year older. They've gone to the transfer portal. They've done a good job recruiting from the high school ranks. And, David, they think this year they've got the guys they need to win more games in ACC play.
Coach Palmer, you sound like every coach in the country, right? Like, hey, we restocked, we retooled, we're a year older, we went to the transfer portal. Success is coming. Listen, they got to find a way to get better. They got to find a way in games how to execute, how to finish games. They struggled finishing games a year ago. So I'm looking forward to seeing this, and I love the coach speak, Palmer.
And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air.
Jesus.
Left end pass short, not enough juice on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings them down. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered to pick up the first. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 15. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
Even a circle jerking each other.
And now they face 3rd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds.
Jeff gets left. See there, Jeff?
And the offense can smell the touchdown from here. It's 1st down from the 11. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He caught it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Very bad.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. Trying to do it on the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Duke.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over
7-7, almost halftime.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. To the air, it's Bailey. Rushes on him. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half.
Wow.
Got his man downfield. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Wants to go up top. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week at for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. NC State will line up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fair catch called for and made. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quick completion on the out. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense, chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
That's it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He puts a lot of air into it down the sideline. And he's got it at the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
The Blue Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run.
You get rifles? I don't know. NC State Duke, maybe.
What a lucky break for him.
And wait just a second. The officials
Yeah, we are.
take a second look at this one.
We are. All right.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey.
Come on, guys. Why is there 2 of you in the right?
And they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. Listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. NC State
Oh, next shoulder check.
team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
You going for a triangle?
Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
Go, baby. Go, go, go. Get your nigga down there. Damn. I audibled into that route. He was supposed to block.
And that's the exact opposite of what this defense drew up in the
Yeah,
third.
13-14.
Stop giving up explosive plays. You want to play deep, make the
Oh,
offense
what gives you
pay,
that?
but play one. They put the ball in the air, down the field. DB can't make a play. Not only that,
And
they
that
run
linebacker.
after the catch.
I figured they'd have a linebacker on him. That's why I sent him out to go.
You lucky you motherfucking that you had that short of the grass. You had to go further. I'm not
For the
surprised the
try,
captain
the
did
extra
that.
point.
Oh, yeah, a couple more yards. He would have tackled me.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third.
14-14. Yeah, no. Tie game, third quarter, baby.
Quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been tackling him and getting a lot.
There he goes. Across midfield and out of bounds.
He ends trying to stick the ball.
Pick up there.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
Trying to escape himself. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that
Too long.
explosive play, you got to put the defense.
See what I saw?
They're going to
Nobody was on my triangle.
So this offense
10 yards.
Maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The snap sets up the throw. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. And he was loose and out the gate. It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
I like that guy.
This is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival. He has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it.
Tight end.
Big
Yeah.
players make big plays in big
He's
games.
my favorite receiver, too.
Bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
What happened to you?
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So we open the final period with a third down play. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. And
You're going to stand in guillotine right now.
Down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge.
Watching the prelims.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I'm watching a dude in blue tights up against the fence. He's fighting a dude in white tights. I think I'm behind you. Ahead of you or behind you, maybe.
Trying to get the corner.
I got 50 seconds in the third right now.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so
okay.
quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them.
I'm on my phone.
Get outside, let them run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to them and get them on the perimeter.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance.
Why would you even?
The defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Makes the grab on the left. He will get there and bring up 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. I come up. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I win 3rd down. I'll force him on 4th.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown.
Yeah, we put it on Kennesaw State.
This generally young team shows. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality.
Oh, come on.
Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in.
Oh, buddy.
That's something like that.
To the air, it's Bailey. Quickly after the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion.
I'm up 3, but 2:40 left in the 4th, and they got the ball.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point number 1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage.
Yeah, that was all me, baby.
Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
That just never never had a chance as they control the middle of the field and
Yeah. Turnover on downs. Under 2 minutes left. I'm up 3, baby.
You got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. There he goes. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field.
Need a couple first downs and the game's over, baby.
Between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They're going to ride this running back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Give to the running back.
Oh, you got to hold that block a half a second longer, buddy. I can turn the corner and move it up.
As soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense. To save as much time as possible for their offense. The Blue Devils need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He wants to change this route. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start.
Yeah.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a shot. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Just drives it between the uprights. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20 to 14.
Well, they held me to a field goal. I'm up 6 with 1:02 left. Yeah, but they have no timeout.
That I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw, it's Bailey. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be
That was all me again.
He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
I'm going to save his young man back in one time.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting ripped up. Time is not on their side. Down 6 late. 4th down looming. They'll have to get this to stay in it. It's incomplete.
Yeah.
Desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not
One play, and I should get out of here with a win, baby.
that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here where you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you